Do you want to level up your career and get noticed by the top executives at your company? You've come to the right place, my friends. In this video, I'm revealing 11 game-changing strategies to make yourself impossible to ignore in a good way and get on the radar of senior leaders. When key positions open up, you will be the one in demand. Even if one of these tips is the breakthrough you've been waiting for, it's worth the watch. Let's do this, ladies. This video is by request from my girl, Miss Lisa L506, piggybacking off of my girl, Miss Kara K, who asked me to touch on more professional insight. Thank you, ladies. I'm absolutely happy to oblige. Whether you're looking to level up in your current division, transition into another department, or just get choice projects, comment below and share which of these 11 you are excited to try. Number 1, do the basics. One thing that I've learned is that things that most of us would eye roll and go, well, duh, need saying, because I will tell you, the number of smart, talented people who shoot themselves in the foot, I call them unforced errors, is jaw-dropping. Here are the basics. Be on time, preferably early. Meet or beat deadlines. Be fully prepared for meetings and presentations. Dress appropriately. Be courteous and professional to everyone. Remember dating the guy who was really rude to the waiter and you thought, don't be that guy. Follow through. This comes down to say what you'll do and do what you say. These simple elements build a foundation that says solid, reliable, we can count on her. Now, let's build on it. True story, I had a team member who shared during one of her performance reviews that she wanted to move into management and leadership. Her ultimate goal was to become a senior vice president of sales, and so we created a game plan in order for her to do that. First, I assigned her as an informal team lead. I had her participate in training new hires, act as the go-to for day-to-day questions, and fill in for me when I was gone. She was smart, driven, and had really great ideas. I really liked her. She also missed deadlines for reports I had requested, was frequently late to the office, and frequently ran into meetings at the last second. And basically made it clear that if I promoted her, I would be embarrassed in front of my boss for making a bad hire. In short, no matter how great she was, she simply didn't do the basics. She threw rocks in her own path. And you guessed it, I told her, listen, at this level, I shouldn't have to tell you to do the basics. And at this juncture, I cannot put my name on you for a promotion. Number 2, take on high-profile projects. Volunteer for or initiate projects that align with your company's key goals. Tackling high visibility, high impact projects gives you the chance to showcase your ability to handle important high profile projects, the ones that push the company forward and demonstrate initiative. I was brought on board in order to turn around a sales organization. The company had grown exponentially, meaning each account manager, who could on average manage a book of business of approximately 300 to 350 clients, had grown to books of business at about 800 to 1,000. As a result, add-on sales were way down. What did I do? I devised a plan to divide the teams into 2 specific groups. Senior account managers, who would manage what we collaboratively deemed to be A and B clients, large clients with complex issues. Offloading the remaining C and D clients, meaning smaller clients with very simplistic issues, to a newly hired team of junior account managers, effectively reducing each person's book of business down to the 350 max, allowing more personalized client attention, and sales for these existing clients increased significantly across the board because they were getting more attention. This clearly got the attention of all of our C-level executives, which was great because I was brand new and I was able to make a big splash. Splash! Number 3, present problems with solutions. This is huge, ladies. As a leader, nothing is more valuable than a team member who can identify valid challenges and come to you with a proposed 2 to 3 solutions to solve the issues. It makes you stand out as someone who can not only recognize what stands in the way of hitting your KPIs, but can also work toward their resolution. So, before just dumping problems on your boss's door, think through a few solutions as well. It might go something like this. The account managers are not hitting their numbers. Sales are down 25% year to date. Customer service is getting overloaded with calls because the reps aren't returning customer calls. I dug into it with the team, and the issue isn't that we have lazy account managers. The issue is that their client list has grown much too large for any one person to effectively manage. My solution. Here's one solution that I would propose. We have a very tenured sales team that shouldn't be managing small clients with very simple needs. We need them focusing on bigger fish, more complex issues, What if we create a team of smaller junior account managers and move all of the C and D clients under their sales module, keeping the A's and B's with our more tenured reps? This is also going to cut down on the volume of calls going into customer service, reducing the need to hire more service reps. So you see what I did there. I came in with a challenge, but then I also thought through and presented a solution. Even ultimately, if your boss decides to do something different, it was a smart solution and it showcases a level of executive thinking. Number 4, build cross-departmental relationships. Seek to build mutually beneficial relationships with colleagues from different teams and departments. By collaborating beyond your immediate team, you show versatility, initiative, and you create key opportunities to interact with senior leaders in those other divisions. Number 5, speak up in meetings. As my mom always used to say, you have a voice, speak up. When the opportunity arises to speak up in meetings, take it. But come prepared. Come with ideas, insights, interesting research that you've done, or questions that add value to the discussion. Senior leaders appreciate employees who can communicate clearly and contribute to strategic conversations. Competitive information is always valuable and juicy. Research your competitors. Are they doing something cool, new, fresh, innovative that you can bring to the table and leverage? Share it at the next meeting. For example, ABC Company launched a new program matching every dollar from sales with proceeds going to support the No Kid Hungry program. What if we could do something similar and ... Senior leaders may not be fully aware of what the competition is doing, and if your ear is closer to the ground, you might have very valuable insight that you can all leverage. Giving them competitive information makes it very clear that you're immersed and engaged in your industry and in the company's future success. Number 6, volunteer for leadership roles. Step up as a team lead for projects, committees, or workshops. By showcasing leadership capabilities, you demonstrate that you're ready for more responsibility, are capable of managing teams and initiatives, and overall, you set yourself up as looking like an emerging leader. Number 7, develop your own personal brand. Good or bad, without trying, we all have a personal brand just by virtue of who we are. It's our reputation within the organization or the industry. This is why doing the basics is so important. Seek to create a reputation as the go-to person for a particular area of expertise or skill, whether it's project management, sales generation, data analysis, or creative problem solving. Having a strong personal brand ensures that other team members and colleagues, including senior leaders, associate you with valuable capabilities. Number 8, request feedback regularly. Seek feedback from direct managers and senior leaders. And, this is key, be prepared for constructive feedback. That's how we get better, y'all. That means accepting their perception as your key areas of challenge as well as your strengths. This shows you're invested in your growth and development. It also puts you on their radar as someone eager to grow and excel within the organization, as somebody that cares about their career. This is definitely something that should be discussed in your performance reviews. They should be discussing challenge areas, strengths. You should clearly outline your goals, and you and your manager should put together a blueprint in order to get you where you want to go. That means he or she should clearly say, okay, here's where you're at now, here's where you want to go, here are your strengths, but here's what's standing in the way of you getting to where you want to go. And those are your key areas, your challenges, your challenge areas that you want to work on strategically before your next performance review. Number 9, present at company events. If you shuddered at the thought of presenting in front of everyone, so do most people, and therein lies your chance to shine. If your company hosts seminars, workshops, or even town hall meetings, volunteer to present or share key insights. This is an excellent opportunity to showcase your expertise and build recognition with senior leaders who are in attendance. I mean, it's a key opportunity to ensure that all eyes are on you. Just don't screw up. Number 10, be a mentor or a mentee. If your organization has mentorship programs, consider participating as either the mentor or as a mentee. Being involved in these programs connects you with senior leaders and gives opportunity for professional development, while also demonstrating your commitment to growth within the organization or within the industry. And finally, number 11, always be on your game. Whether it's with your team, your colleagues, your boss, the managers, even the admin staff, don't let your guard down or be unprofessional or a jerk. Aside from just being a nice person, you never know who knows who. You never know who has the CEO's ear. I learned this, and fortunately, it was not the hard way. I had been a newly hired sales director at a company. Coming on board, I was taking names and asking questions later in an effort to get the sales organization turned around, placed on an upward growth track. Months later, I ran into the CEO at a company event. He actually sought me out and with a wry smile said, "So, Michael tells me there is a new sheriff in town." Unbeknownst to me, one of the guys on my team was a close family friend of the CEO and had been giving him regular updates on his new boss, which was me. The point is, you never know who has the ear of the higher-ups, so just always be on your game. By following the strategies in this video that resonate with you the most, you'll position yourself as someone to be watched and promoted throughout the ranks. Speaking of which, don't miss my next video, 10 business etiquette tips every professional woman should know. Have a great week, ladies. See you Friday.